I'm Sanskriti from EDU-TV, and today we have among us the school toppers of the 12th board examinations from BCM School, Ludhiana.
Everyone, I'm Aditi Salaria and I am from Commerce stream and I got 98% in my plus 2 board exams.
Good evening everyone. My name is Mohit Raghav and I got 97.6% in non-medical stream.
Good evening, my name is Muskan Garg. I am from Commerce stream and I got 97.6% in board exams.
My name is Amritjot Singh. I have pursued non-medical and I got 97.2% in my board exams.
I opted for humanities and I scored 96.8% in my 12th boards exam.
My name is Lavanya Sood. I scored 95.4% in medical stream plus 2 board exam.
Good evening everyone, I am Kunal Verma and I took FMM, which is Financial Markets Management, and I got 95.4% in 12th board exam.
Alright, so my first question to you all is, what are the streams you picked in 11th and why?
I picked Commerce stream in 12th board, in 11th standard, because I feel that the subjects in it are literally which I can do better and that my interests are in them actually. So yeah, for that.
I want to be an engineer and I was preparing for JEE exams since 10th.
There was no clue to opt for the commerce stream, but it was just an instinct to opt for it.
Non-medical in class +1 just because I have keen interest in science and I wanted to be an engineer. Now I am preparing for my JEE exams.
I opted for humanities because it suited my interests and my future goals too.
I opted for medical stream because science subject was my main interest and I wanted to become a doctor. So a medical stream I chose.
For FMM, it is Financial Markets Management and it basically revolves around stock market, businesses and finance, and I had a keen interest in all this. So that's why FMM and not commerce.
What were the few challenges, or you can just state one challenge which you faced while studying for your board exams, and how did you overcome them?
So the main challenge I feel was time management, because there were 5 subjects which we were to study and we had to give equal time to all of them. And there were actually exams where we didn't have much time to prepare before actually our final exam. So we had to prepare it earlier actually. So I think time management was important.
I faced was the online session of 11th, which don't put me to take out my best. But in 12th, as soon as the all opened, I performed and asked my teachers to how to improve myself and concentrate better on studies.
So I didn't face any challenge while studying for board exams. There was some family and school management was a difficult part. But in studies, I didn't face any challenge. It was quite interesting for me to study these all subjects of commerce stream.
Okay, so the main challenge which I faced during my preparation for boards was to maintain a balance between the competitive exam like JEE and boards. Actually, JEE revolves around only mainly 3 subjects, that is PCM. But in boards, I have to focus on English and my optional subject as well. So in time management was a big challenge for me.
The main challenge which I faced was to manage my time between the term 1 exams and term 2, as we have very less time for the term 2 exams, but I am thanks to my teacher which helped me to cope those.
Challenge I faced was time management. I cannot give time to all the 3 subjects, physics, chemistry and bio. One of them was always left behind, so I have to manage my time in such a way that all the 3 subjects go hand in hand.
Talk about stream specific challenge, it was we didn't have many students in our stream. Like it's not a mainstream stream. If we talk about, we have around only 10 students in our batch. So in term 2 examination specifically, my FMM exam was on 27 and then economics exam was on 28. So where commerce students got around 3 or 4 holidays, we didn't get any. So it was one of those challenges.
How much time did you spend a day while studying?
I actually don't believe that we have to study for like 7 to 8 hours just to get good marks. I feel like marks get if we study by understanding, and that is the reason I didn't study for 6 to 7 hours daily. I gave some subjects bit more time, like accountancy, but yes, it was not like I was all day studying and doing nothing else. I gave myself a time also.
Was not consistent for the time all days. At the times I was studying only 3 to 4 hours, and at days like weekends I did study for 8 to 10 hours. On average, I like maybe 5 to 6 hours study.
So I completely agree with Aditi that there is no need to schedule your all the subjects for on daily basis. You can cover them weekly or monthly basis also. So you just need to know in which subject you are good at and in which subject you are weak. So accordingly, you can schedule your time.
Used to study about 7 to 8 hours on an average, just because I was preparing for JEE, so it requires that time much, and I increased my sitting to 9 to 10 hours when board exams and JEE was near.
Frankly speaking, I have never studied regularly, never ever. So I just studied before exams. I think a month ago, month is also, I should say a week ago I study, and that I study regularly, like a whole week, 7 to 8 hours, or I should say a whole day I sit and study.
On an average, I studied for 6 to 7 hours regularly, and on weekends it will less, like 3 to 4 hours. It's not that all days we study 6 to 7 hours.
Actually, I never count hours, that how many hours did I study. Before exams, I didn't study actually. I just study in exams. I never did before the exams. If I talk about in the exams, during the exams, then also I don't count the hours I have studied. It's like whole day. But I feel it's more about the art of giving the exam. If you don't know the answer, how you attempt that answer that matters. Yeah, thank you.
All right. So I am sure that studying must have taken a huge toll on you guys, since there were not one, but 2 examinations which you had to take this year. So what were the few things which you did just to de-stress?
Particularly listen to music just to calm myself and just to divert my mind from studying. Music helped me a lot. I listen to music only.
To listen to music and watched online movies to de-stress myself.
De-stress in my exams by listening to music, and also group study also helps a lot. I always be in connection with my friends for any doubts, or so studying with them was fun.
I basically de-stressed myself by listening to music and sometimes watching movie. Basically, I have a hobby of stargazing and took my telescope to terrace and watched planets.
I basically de-stress myself by going Gurdwara. So it's my basically de-stress therapy. And moreover, I go with my friends or hang out. That's it.
Usually, I distress myself by sitting with family, talking with them about my study and all. And sometimes I also used to play games on phone to distress myself.
To de-stress myself, I used Instagram, YouTube, watch web series, movies. Yes, during exams, Instagram play a huge role.
All right. So, what has been your one go-to mantra for success academically?
I believe that consistency is one thing which should be there, because without being consistent, without keep on trying again and again, we can't actually reach success. So consistency is something which is very important.
According to me, understanding the concepts, not for only marks, but also to relate the concepts to the real life, is the success mantra. I think it should be.
Particular mantra for success in academics. You just need to be focused, determined, and in the back of mind, you have to keep this thought that you have to excel in exams. And if you are focused, you need motivation. So you can take help from teachers, and you should be connected with your studies throughout. That's the mantra.
According to me, hard work and firm determination, these are my mantras for success. One should be completely dedicated to what he wants to be and what are his future goals.
For me, there is no such success mantra. One should just understand the concepts and just know the art of writing exams. That's it.
According to me, focusing on self-motivation is very important for success.
Listen attentively in the class and understand the concept. If you are doing these two things, then you don't need to study daily. Yes.
Is there any college which you are aiming for? And what are your ambitions like?
Have any long-term goals for the time being. My short-term goal is only to master the field which I'm going to work in with the future. Just going to do the graduation in. So yes, no long-term goals for the time being.
I am particularly aiming for BTech in computer science, and I will be more than happy if I get it in IIT Bombay.
So I have started preparing for CA for this December attempt. So my focus is to clear CA in first attempt and be at a good position.
So I wanted to pursue BTech in computer science engineering, and I would be very much happy if I get it in IIT Delhi or in any other NIT or IIT, which is far much better.
I am planning to pursue BCA. Moreover, I am also handling my business along. So for now, I am not aiming a particular college, but for my master's, definitely
I want to pursue MBBS, and it will be good if I get admission in MBBS in any of the AIMS college.
I want to become an entrepreneur. As for now, I am opting for BBA, and if I get it in Sri Aurobindo College of Commerce and Management, it would be great.
All right. So what is the one thing which you wish you knew? What is the one thing which you wish you knew before entering 12th grade? And what is the one advice you'd like to give to the future students?
To be regular at studies, be regular with all the things, all the subjects, and give focus to all the subjects, not only the main one. That would be really your guide.
I wish I knew that revision was the main main part at the time of exams, which helped in scoring more marks. So I advise all my peers to revise the concepts well before the exams.
Just chill, relax, don't take stress. Just be focused, determined. If you have a goal in your eyes, you will be able to excel in exams with flying colors.
So my advice to my peers is that they should not take much pressure of the studies. Apart from studies, there are many things which they can also do, but that doesn't mean that they should not lose their punctuality towards studies. They should be focused, determined, and go along the flow, and they will definitely crack the boards.
My only advice is that they don't need to be that kitabi kida. They just need to focus and understand the concepts. That's it. Concepts understand karo, and that's it. We are good to go.
My advice to the future students would be focused, self-motivated, and regular in studies. Self-motivation is most important.
One advice I like to give to the commerce students: give more attention to eco than accounts. Other than that, don't take much stress. हो जाता है सब आराम से. You'll get far much better grades in +2 than you have got in +1. All the best.